Good day, everybody, and hello and welcome to the third episode of Satisfactory. Today, our objectives will be to set up the space elevator and to begin some of the more advanced productions that are available within this game. And for all of those of you who are like this, all of those of you who like this content, please like and subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot, and I do appreciate it. So let's talk about where we left off here. When we were last here, we set up this screw facility, and we got the production of screws underway. Now we want to start working toward reinforced plate. I don't... actually, if I take a look here, let's see what I've got available for construction. So, let's see here. Yeah, we've got the assembler, so we do have the ability to do that. And maybe that's what I need to cordon this area here for to be. This right here I want to leave as open floor space. But let's start looking at this space elevator problem and where I'd like to place it. I'm also noticing a little bit of frame rate lag, which has been a telltale sign here in recent gameplays that this game is getting ready to crash on me. You need to remember that this is an alpha build game, so these tend to crash frequently. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the space elevator over this lake. While we're over here, we'll also begin, we'll get this concrete facility up and running. Seeing as the production that we're getting off of that right now is not enough to really sustain our needs. So let's see here, where's that platform again? There it is, 6. I'm going to hit 6 on my pad here. If I remember correctly, I think the space elevator is an 8x8. So yeah, this is the biggest we're going to be able to build out in this direction while maintaining space for the concrete factory. Okay, so let's climb up on top of this. Can climb up top on this guy here and have a look. I can guarantee you we don't have all the resources probably to build this on our person. Oh, that's going to be a barely fit. And yes, that's the orientation we're going to want. Let's go get the concrete and steel plate that we need to build the space elevator. Looks like our hub transporter is back, which is good. Means we can get ready to start the next phase. So I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm going to put one on there. That way I know what I need. I got the steel plate, but I forgot to pick up the iron rods. I keep calling it steel plate, and I haven't quite gotten that far yet. It's actually iron plate. It's that engineering side of me again speaking. We don't usually use iron for much of anything in real world applications because of its tendency to be brittle. It has a real high tendency of being brittle on its own, and it's when we add carbon to it that we get steel, and it's a lot stronger. Let's climb up on top of this constructor and see about placement. Alright, so space elevator. Let's get it to work. You now see them getting ready to drop down the line. The alarm has sounded. Here it comes. A deployable cable. Now they're putting the tension. Now they bring down the cable. Connect it up. And now we have our space elevator. So the first thing we're going to need is these smart plating. We are nowhere near ready for that yet. We still have maybe a technology that we have to research. I don't know. But we're definitely going to need some more iron production before we can commence on that journey. Luckily for us, it's not a problem, seeing as we're only utilizing one of our 3 iron nodes over here. We got this one right here being utilized. We got another one right here that's pure. And then we got this guy here, which is semi being utilized. Excuse me, not here. And not to mention, but I believe, if I do remember correctly, there is a 4th one over here somewhere. Yeah, and it's kind of buried. We can't access that one at the moment, but we will get around to that. So let's do our first major project that we said we're going to do, and that is getting this concrete factory in order. But before we get to that, I'm going to go make sure that we're producing power, or not producing power, that we have enough biofuel within our system to maintain power for a little bit longer. Let's go have a look-see here. We have 183, so we're good. And we're only using about 30% of our power. And that's good because since this is a pure node of limestone, we're going to get quite a bit from it. Right off the bat here, we're going to start just deleting all this. We're going to clear this out. We're going to clear out the power. Okay. We're going to place down our base platform. I'm going to lock that one to the grid because it's important. Right off the get-go. We're going to bridge up to that. And we can make this all part of the same grid. Let's see here. This is probably a really good spot right in here. Let's jump on around here. Okay, so our copper facility, we're going to have to reroute this power. And we're also going to need to reroute the power from over here to get to there. Because we're going to drop all these lines right in here. We're going to drop this one, and we're going to drop this one. Okay, so now we're going to drop our Mark 1 miner back down into the pits here. We're going to rotate it by 90 degrees. And see the miner. So this is a normal node actually, so it's going to produce 60 a minute. Which is good because honestly we don't want too much or too little. 60 a minute should be more than sufficient for our current. So let's have a look-see here. Let's have our constructor come out. And let's have a look at how much do we produce, how much do we need per minute. So it needs 45 to produce 15. And this is only capable of producing 60. Let's have a look at another one of these nodes over here. Let's have a look at this node over here. We can always transport in, basically transport in with a line underneath our current factory and have it bridge over to the facilities over there. This is a normal with a pure, of course, on top. Let's break down this pure. Okay. Of course, we're going to need another portable miner. to achieve this goal, so let's go take care of that. Happened to hit that just right. Alright, so there we go. It's on the portable miner. We'll have to build another one when we do this next iron node. And I think what we're going to do with that factory is we're going to send it up a floor. And that will basically suffice that. So 5. Or 7, actually. Let's do our standard build out. Just a little too high. Okay, so there's our miner. I'll just snap it to grid here. Okay, buddy, you made the mistake of being down here. I don't appreciate people getting in my way. I'm out of concrete. And with the concrete facility being down, that means we have to build it by hand. Hooray. It could be a lot worse. Do I have any in here? No. Looks like I can get up to 84. That should be enough, hopefully, for a little while. Okay, there we go. This this line's getting ready to get torn down too. That's one of our starter lines. It was really just to get us off on our feet. That's really gonna be the question: is can I get this? Conveyor through this tight of a space. The first thing we're going to need is a merger. I'm going to want to come right off this thing. Going to want it to be as close as possible. And it looks like, yes, we can build down here. That's good. Okay, we can build that out to here. I did not know this. Not being aligned with the world grid is unacceptable, so... Let's get it right. So I was going to say about every 2 of these we put in a light. Okay, so there we have our concrete mix coming in. We're going to want to mark to this up. And that should be perfect, actually. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that. What we're going to do is we're going to drop in 3 constructors. 1, 2. Now I know one of these is going to be running a little bit under efficiency, but I'm willing to live with that sacrifice to get a good chunk of concrete out. And we're just going to go straight off this line right here, by the way, as well. So I don't care about having the extra space or whatever it is you want to call it in between it, or in between the constructors and the splitters. Just standard ones between here and here. Mark 2s. Of course. We are out of plate. It's the next thing we're going to work on after we get this concrete facility up and running, is getting our plate production up and running. That way basically all of our basic materials are being manufactured. Oh, wrong bench. I want this bench. We've got 2 things we got to build. We need modular frames. And we need reinforced iron plates. I'm only going to build 30 of these. Or let's make it 40. We're already at past 30. That's odd, it didn't want to stop. I let go of the key and it keeps going. Alright, let's go put the screws back in their inventory. And let's get this party started over here. Mark II conveyors. Okay. So we're going to set these to concrete production. We're only going to have 45 running out, so a Mark 1 conveyor will run for this. We're going to want to store it in 3 containers. That way we have quite a decent sized sink of it. So I'm going to put the containers here in line with this. Okay, so we need our mergers. Well, that's not going to help. Are these really misaligned? I do hate it when this game decides it's going to do that. Say, oh yeah, by the way, we're aligned, and then, you know, because it shows those two are aligned, and then they're not.